This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Welcome to Complete Sports Management. I'm Aboid here with Fitzroy coach Robin McKenzie. We're at Watmo Park where Fitzroy just have taken on the St Mary's Kookaburras and have come away with a big win. Coach, you was top 2 on the ladder today and you came away with a pretty convincing win. Are you happy with your boys?
Oh, overwhelmed. We set ourselves up for this game after a really disappointing game last week. Knowing coming to Watmo Park is a big task, but they were just really switched on before the game, and you could see in their eyes that they really wanted to atone for last week's probably poor performance.
Yep.
So, the end result was probably through all their beginning, their hard work, and got us across the line.
Yep, beautiful. It was a great game, and your team was a little different this week. You made 7 changes throughout the week. How do you think your boys came up, the ones that just made into the team this week?
Yeah, look, there was no secret. We were a bit worried with the numbers out. I mean, I think every team has these problems at this time of the year with school holidays, so we weren't the only ones. We brought some young kids in just to try and fill some holes, and we probably only had, I think we had 20. We usually have our 24, so it was the unknown, but the kids that came in and replaced the ones that were out were just sensational. So.
Yeah, they do well, and you're clear first now, well tied with the Hawks. Are you looking forward to the finals right now, or are you still just taking it week by week? Because surely it's got to come into play at some time. Yeah,
it's an old cliche, isn't it? We sort of can't just say, with the closeness of the top 4 or 5, just can't say that we're going to be in the finals. It probably might sound silly, but there's not much in it, and I still think Burundara Hawks are the team to beat. But we're really pleased that we got one more win this week. So.
Yep, fair enough. And defensively, your team did real well today, kept them under 40 points, I think it was. You still happy with the way your team's going defensively?
Yeah, I think defence is our key. I think it's everyone's key. If you're really tight down back, you get your numbers back. This goes for every team. If you can get them numbers back and put the pressure on them, they move the ball really well, and we knew that. That was all over the ground, so we made an emphasis on not giving them the space that they can get. They were great, and I know that might sound silly with the score margin, but when they had the ball in their hands, they were really clean and they were able to move it well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Coach. Good luck for next week, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sam Walker here for Complete Sports Management, talking to the St Mary's coach Rob Bolson. You were saying that it was probably better team effort better team on the day. What will you do a week off before the next game?
Oh, look, we'll do a bit of a pool session on Tuesday night, have Thursday off. A lot of the boys are going away with school on camp. And so, look, we'll have a casual week, but certainly get back into the following week and prepare for Doncaster. So, which shot, they gave us a bit of a run last time we played them. So, look, it's a great competition and it's pretty close, and anyone can win on the day. So, it's today's game. Obviously, Fitzroy were just too good, and they just exposed us in every aspect of the game. So.
Yeah, we were mentioning off camera that they kicked 9 straight goals. That must have hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. It does hurt. Look, regardless of the score, our first quarter wasn't good, and probably the second half of the last quarter wasn't good. But other than that, I think the endeavour the boys showed for the rest of for that part of the game, I think they were really good. So they had a go, and that's all I can ask. And look, if we can continue to play like that and apply pressure, we did that to Fitzroy at times, and we dictated terms throughout the game at times. So we just need to do it for a little bit longer. For most of the game, you can't just do it spasmodically. So look, we'll just keep training and work on things, and like I said, we'll prepare for Doncaster in a couple of weeks.
Now, one last question, mate. You've inaccurate kicking past couple of weeks. We'll ignore the Ivanhoe game, but inaccurate kicking. What is it? Something at training, or?
You reckon you can tell me? Because I don't know myself. Look, we just got to work on it, and maybe we don't spend enough time doing that. and spend more time on doing other things. But certainly, you know, it's a bit like cricket. Catches win matches, and you know, goals win games. So we've certainly got to get better at it and work on it. It's simple.
Thanks very much, Coach. Sam Walker from down here at Watmow Park, where St Mary's have come away with a 61-point loss. Good night.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.